Hi, my name is Daniel Kube. I'm CEO of servicePath. We're a configure, price, quote SaaS software solution for business to business. We focus exclusively on technology companies who have complex deal requirements and lots of moving parts. We have customers like Dell, VMware, lots of managed service providers globally, and the commonality between them is constantly changing technology environments and lots of complexity from a deal structure perspective. So when you're an entrepreneur, you want to focus on your strengths. So my ability to deal with many things at the same time and also deal with setback and failure, that's one of the key traits of an entrepreneur, the ability to deal with adversity and continue to move forward and challenge. So if I look at my past, I would say, my dyslexia was constantly a challenge for me personally, and constant setbacks. That was sort of a testing bed for, bringing an idea to life, bringing a company to life. Two steps forward, one step back, but ultimately you begin to get economies of scale and great expertise, so you become more efficient in driving those companies forward. So that dealing with adversity, but also learning from all those setbacks and challenges, allows you to avoid them into the future. So I would say it was my early stage dyslexia and challenges as a kid that actually made me focus on loving to build things and being successful. I would say absolutely, but I would say the unit of economics is radically different. So when you're an early stage entrepreneur, you have no financial resources. Generally speaking, you haven't convinced anyone to invest any money into your idea or company. But what you do is have capital, which is your own sweat equity and the sweat equity of your friends and family around you. So you actually absolutely have to spend time validating your idea, trying to test your idea, but a lot of that could be done for free, talking to people, trying to sell your concept, trying to get someone to buy it. As you become more mature or successful as an entrepreneur, you can accelerate your time to value or time to benefit personally by investing your own capital, and when I mean capital, dollars, to begin to retain professional talent. Depending on your stage, you're always investing, but as you become more mature and have more resources, you're continuing to invest your sweat equity for the outcome and exit you want, but you also will have access to resources, either your own money or other people's money, to help you accelerate that deal. So absolutely. I think as an entrepreneur, it's really important to give back on a bunch of levels. First and foremost, to other people who are trying to do what you're doing in other startups. So as a result, for example, I've had some successful exits. I have invested in a lot of other startups, but the thing I enjoy most is actually mentoring the other startup entrepreneurs who, maybe it's their first kick at the can and trying to bring a company to life. But the other thing I find really insightful and useful is by giving back, you also get a lot of idea generation by talking to these young entrepreneurs for things that they've seen with new technologies that you can then also apply to your own organization. So, in giving back, I also receive, a lot of benefit, both intrinsically and also, bringing value to the organizations that I work with. I believe if you're not giving back, you're missing the boat on a bunch of idea generation, and also I think it's important for us to create the next wave of entrepreneurs because, we're really important to the economy.